Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nikita, and in this video we will discuss cell referencing in Excel. So whenever you apply any formula in Excel, you select one particular cell or a range of cell as your input. In this video we will discuss few different types of cell referencing. So let's get started. Now our first type of reference is relative reference. In this first table I have number of units sold for 4 years for different types of gadgets. What I want is, I want total number of units sold for all the 4 years for every particular gadget. So I simply have to apply sum formula here. I will press equal to sum tab. I will select the range of cells from which I want my sum and I will close the bracket. Enter. There you go. You will get sum for all the 4 years. Similarly, I want this for all other gadgets as well. So select the cell, press Ctrl C, select rest of the cells and press Ctrl V. There you go. You will get sum for all different gadgets. Now I want to see what reference Excel has used in this formula. So I will press F2. F2 will tell us what range of cells Excel has selected as an input. So here for laptop, Excel has taken input from 4th row. Similarly for iPads, Excel has taken input from 5th row. That means when we copied our formula in below cells, the references from which the input had to be taken also got shifted down. This is called relative reference. In relative reference, the cell reference change in the direction of the formula. The second type of reference is absolute reference. Here in this cell, if you see, we have total market sale. What I want to calculate is, I want to calculate percentage of every gadget for every year with respect to this total market sale. So I have to divide every number in this table by 15,000. So let's do equal to 200 divided by 15,000. Enter. This will give us the percentage for every product in every year. Now if you want to copy this formula in the rest of the cell, select the cell, copy it by pressing Ctrl C and paste it in another cell. Well, this is not working. If you press F2, Excel will tell us what cells he has selected as an input. So here, instead of 15,000, Excel is selecting this particular cell. We want Excel to select 15,000 for every value in this table. But because we are shifting formula to the right hand side, every value in the input is also getting shifted to the right hand side. This is because of relative referencing. Unless you tell Excel, it will work on the basis of relative reference on default. So to avoid this, let's try this again. Equal to 200 divided by 15,000. This time we will fix 15,000 by pressing F4 once and enter. When you press F4, the column F as well as row 11 will get fixed. That means if you copy this formula in the rest of the cells, it will always select F11. Here you should know that whenever you press F4 once, it will freeze column number as well as row number. When you press F4 twice, it will only freeze row number. When you press F4 thrice, it will freeze column number. And when you press F4 for the 4th time, the referencing will be gone. So I will press it once and freeze row number as well as column number, and I'll press enter. You can also enter $sign in front of either row number or column number manually, whichever you want to freeze, and the absolute reference will work there also. Here if I press F2, Excel is selecting 15,000 in every cell because we have fixed the row number and column number for 15,000. Now the third type of referencing is mixed referencing. Mixed referencing is where we use relative reference as well as absolute reference in a single formula. Here what I want is, I want to know the percentage units sold in every year according to the total number of units sold. So I will do equal to 200 divided by the total number of units sold for all the 4 years. And I will freeze this total so that the cell does not move. Now, if I copy this formula towards its right, everything is fine up till now. I am getting right values. If I press F2 and check the formula, Excel is selecting right cells. But if I copy this formula in the row below, let's see what happens. There is something wrong here. If you press F2, Excel is still selecting the total for smartphones while calculating the percentage of laptops. Ideally, it should select cell M4, but it has selected cell M3. So what is wrong here? It is because here we have freezed both column as well as row. What we want here is, we want to freeze column M, but the row number should change according to the formula. But here it is not happening. So for that, let's try this again. I'll do equal to, I'll select 200 divided by its total, which is 1250. I will press F4 thrice. That means I have fixed only column M. If you see in the formula bar, there is no $sign in front of 3. That means 3 is not fixed. If I copy the formula in the below cells, this 3 will become 4. But the column number M will not change. And now I will press enter. Now if I copy this formula in the rest of the cells and in below cells, you will get the correct values. Select any cell and press F2. Now Excel is using correct values as inputs. So this is how we use relative reference, absolute reference and mixed reference. If you liked my content, please like this video, share it with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.